Mdm the Principal of Sekolah Seni Malaysia Sarawak.
I am Fauzi Abu.
Dan untuk itu kerajaan memutuskan untuk melaksanakan Perintah Kawalan Pergerakan.
2020 has been an unforgettable year for many of us. It was when COVID-19 hit us and indeed impacting so many lives. It has caused massive disruption in education. It was on 18 March, Malaysia began the
1070 kes baru COVID-19 dilaporkan hari ini dengan Selangor merekodkan
where all businesses except the essentials are shut down, banning travel between states and districts, stay-at-home orders, no recreational activities, banning social gatherings, and the schools were closed. When the situation is under control, where some businesses were allowed to operate and schools were allowed to open but with limited numbers, Sekolah Seni has strictly imposed the Standard Operating Procedures or SOP to its community. As the teachers enter the school premise, temperatures will be taken and recorded at the entrance. Those with body temperature above 37.5 and have symptoms such as sore throat, cough, and breathing difficulty will not be allowed on the premise. The SOP encourages teachers to sanitize their hands. An alcohol-based hand sanitizer should be available at the entry or exit.
As a principal of Sekolah Seni Malaysia Sarawak, my main task is to ensure that the standard operational procedures for this pandemic COVID-19 will be followed by all my teachers as well as the students. And one of the procedures is 30% of my teachers are allowed to be in the school compound at any time of the day. So the other 70% of the teachers will be at home, will be working from home, doing their online teaching and learning with the students, and to ensure that the online learning is done, usually we go into the classroom with the teachers.
The face-to-face sessions began with only the Form 5 students, and the school still adhere strictly to the SOP, including the observance of social distancing in schools among students to avoid the spread of COVID-19. Face masks are worn at all times and other SOP are still in place.
Hello. Hi. I'm going to talk about the SOP of COVID-19. The school has to follow procedures in order to create a safety or create a good environment for the students and teachers. I will take example from the dance, or for instance, the dance choreography. The students, they have to try to create or choreograph dance steps in such a way that it will not be too close with each other. Means that if they have partners, they don't have to dance too close to each other, but they have to maintain a decent distance among themselves. The next one is the way of assessment is quite different this year. In previous years, we have live performance, but this year because of COVID-19 and we have to follow the process, the SOP, perform without the audience. The teachers have to record the productions and then later send it to the Ministry of Education to be assessed. This one is to ensure that we all follow the SOP of the COVID-19.
During the pandemic, we have used few mediums to conduct the online learning. For example, Google Meet, Google Classroom. Even though we are not well exposed to the mediums, we are able to get through them with our own effort and assistance by our fellow colleagues.
During this pandemic COVID-19, every science lab must be well sanitized before and after each practical class session. Besides, students have to follow some guidelines apart from general lab safety rules while doing lab work.
Hey, people always ask me, do I like online learning or face-to-face learning better? And I tell them, I like face-to-face learning better because the environment is very conducive. The teachers are willing to come over and teach me how to do the work. Where at home, I can't do anything because my internet connection is very bad. And the environment is very not conducive at all. So I would choose face-to-face learning. So how about you?
Hello. I was quite down when I got to know that we are not able to go back to school. This is because I cannot meet my friends and study with them like always. I noticed that this school is quite quiet too without our juniors around.
The question is, when will the pandemic end? Is it after the vaccinations? Let's pray for the pandemic to end soon so we can live our life normally like before.